day, everyone. This is ZAINAB AHMED NAFALKE again on your becoming almost favorite show, even though we have only one episode. So today we're going to be discussing adulthood or adulting. Personally, adulting is not a word, but personally I prefer adulting. Adulthood even makes it sound heavy. So I prefer going with adulting. So we're discussing adulting with ZAINAB. I'm so excited to have him on this show because I know he has a lot of insights, and as the male gender, we'll get to hear something from their point of view in regards to adulthood, adulting, because they are the ones that carry shoulder. They are always trying that, hey, okay, we are fine, we don't break down, nothing makes us well, we're not going to shake. So today we're going to dissect that with ZAINAB. Thank you so much for being here. I would like to know quickly about you.
Thank you so much, Zainab, for having me. My name is ZAINAB. Like you know, we used to be colleagues while in biz.
Yes,
yeah,
yes.
So I'm into real estate.
No. Nice.
Yeah, so
Nice.
thank you for having me.
Alright, so let's go straight into it. Okay, so Sani, I would like to know what adulting or adulthood is to you.
To me, adulthood is about maturity, psychological human development. Yes, it is. You know, we believe it is just the 18 to maybe early 30s. That's, yeah, but it's the whole phase till that. You know, that's what I believe adulthood is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you knew what you know now, is there anything you would change in your past? Like anything you would have changed if you knew what you know now?
Yes, I think I would change the constant worry about the next stage, in the next phase of life. You know, we're always worried about what's going to be next.
Yes, like
what's
what the
going
future holds.
What's going to happen next.
You're talking to me.
Yeah, I think I'll be a little bit relaxed. Yeah.
I wish I could do that.
No, I think you should
I'm a victim of that, clearly. So, for me, I think what I would change from my past, if I knew what I knew now, is how to handle money. Because I was never taught how to manage money, to be honest. Financial discipline, I suck at it. The only thing I knew was collecting money. Like, money was just given to me and I collect and I spend it recklessly. If there's anything, I'd say financial discipline. I'd learn how to.
Yeah, I think it's very good. I used to be very, very good with financial discipline until I met a friend, Saad. God.
So Saad.
God.
You are the one.
I don't even want to talk about it.
Can I say Saad, you are the one?
Yes, he is. He's definitely the one.
Saad, you are the one. Okay. So, has adulthood shaped the way you see life? If you ever happen to have children, would you change something from how your upbringing was in raising your own children?
I think yes.
Well, what is it and why? Why would you change it?
I feel like I didn't really play much as a kid.
Okay.
And then my mom was a little bit strict while growing up. So I'm not going to be strict on my kids because for myself, I think I changed. I used to be very, very stubborn.
And I think you were doing it to get to
exactly to just prove a point. To prove a point that I know the strictness will not change anything. So I decided to change on my own. So I think I'm not going to be strict with my kids.
Personally, I think there should be a balance, because if you say you're not going to be strict, being that the male personality in the house is usually seen as a superpower in the house. Like,
yeah, true.
So if because definitely mothers, they're emotional.
Yeah, true.
So there has to be a balance.
Yeah,
if you're, then the children will now go and say, okay, my dad was not strict, so I had to do everything. You understand? So I think you should strike a balance. As a father and as a mother, you shouldn't always be strict on your kids, because it will not change anything. To be honest, it will not change anything. That's like the perception we have. I would say African mentality. It's not just a Nigerian thing. Like we don't play with our kids. We don't want our kids to be that way. So we have to force them. This is what you do. This is what you do. But forcing something over anybody never helped anybody in any way. To be honest,
it didn't work on me.
90% it will not work. It will rather lead you to that thing,
and then
you're being stopped.
And then I'll advise my children not to be in friendship groups.
Why? Why?
Yeah, because peer pressure.
Okay.
You know, that's where you get the pressure when you're in groups. Okay, I, ZAINAB, Amina, Abakar were in the same group. This is doing so. I'm not doing it well. That's where problems
But I think
start.
Usually, like, let's say it's from school. I have this friend. This friend introduces me to this friend, and then before you know, we have like a cycle.
Yes, but you should try and avoid that. I think you can avoid that.
How would you explain to them?
You can actually avoid, because honestly, I started doing well when I avoided those groups. Okay, this group, me and so people are in the same group.
I hear you.
No pressure. If I have a friend who smokes, we are not 3, we are 2. Okay, you smoke. I don't have to.
There's no second personality to help push you into doing it too. Okay, nice. So, there's this thing about entitlement in, again, our African mentality of if a person in your family, a rich auntie, let's say, rich auntie or rich uncle. I want to be that rich auntie or what? Be careful. I'm not like holding this rich auntie. So there's this entitlement from extended family, even your immediate family. Like they just feel like, okay, Sani, you are doing well now. What is for us? Like they just feel entitled to part of your money, part of you, part of something you own.
I get.
And this thing is like a trend. Like it's a trend, and it's hurtful, because the truth is, no matter how much you help people, to be sincere, if I want to help you, you will not push me to help you. If I want to help you, I will help you on my own. Because if I start helping you just because you're pushing me to, in the process I'm hurting myself. To be honest, I'm hurting myself, and at the end of the day, what people that help people forcefully feel is that if I help you because you're asking, I help, like it happens repeatedly, they feel like they're going to get praises from people, like I want to do you understand? But there's a negative part of it, because at the end of the day they keep coming. Secondly, they would never ever appreciate you.
That's true.
This is first-hand experience. My father is like the rich uncle, hot cake of the family. And he brought in a lot of his extended family close to him, very family oriented.
Never appreciate.
They never. I
know.
And to me, it's very hurtful. I learned that from him, that if I want to help, if you like whatever you're doing, if it's not from my soul, then please, I'm not doing it, to be honest. And we need to preach it more, because we're doing more harm than good. Firstly, we're enabling them.
Yeah, but I think ZAINAB, that problem in
so
our
would
society.
do you feel, no, firstly, do you feel, is there anybody that's entitled to your funds?
Nobody.
Okay.
Nobody.
I like how you answer nobody.
Nobody. So you know.
So you know.
If I don't want to give you a but, that problem is a problem.
It's a problem.
And we can't do anything about it. We can't do anything about it, because that's how our society is.
And they suck that person dry.
Exactly.
Sometimes the person might not even, I don't mean to cut you. The person might not even be a millionaire.
Exactly. Just doing well. Exactly.
Yes.
Yes, but I don't think there is nothing we can do about that problem. I think it's in our society is like a norm. in our society. Once you're rich, it's for the
Kazama
whole
Ubangida.
family. Yes,
Kazama
kowa,
Ubangida.
yes, everybody comes rushing. Yes.
The funny
That's
thing
just
is,
it.
Sani, like, the moment they're done with you again, that's it. Kowa ya manta kuma da kai.
That's true.
Kowa ya manta da kai.
That's
So,
true.
for me, what I believe is, I would only help you because I don't know tomorrow who would help mine.
Exactly, but me, I think
I might not
I
be able
think
to give you to help me.
Zainab, once you have the courage to meet me and ask me, I just feel like I have to. Because I drive this pleasure in giving. Well, I drive pleasure
No, it's
in like
actually
seeing.
pleasurable, like
Yes,
being
but
able
then
to wipe a person's
yes,
tears.
but then I don't want to be seen as the surest person, like the go-to person. I don't want to be seen as that. But then it gives me pleasure. Honestly, it does.
Nice. For me, give me pleasure, but sometimes I'll give you like this, like that.
Zainab, are you
I'm not
trying to
ready.
be strict?
No, I'm not trying to be strict. I don't know if it's because of my past, to be honest. Because
Yeah, maybe-
what
maybe-
my family
Yeah,
did to
yeah.
my father or are doing to my father is, I feel, is so unfair because that man literally broke his back for his extended family, like extended family, oh. No immediate
And
family.
they will say shit
firstly.
about.
And they would say shit right into his face.
Yes, true. That's
And
it.
Me, I was
That's just how it is.
I will carry the matter for her. And you tell me, ZAINAB, call me, right? You want me, why? I mean, I will still be holding the grudge. He will just move on. I'll be like, it's okay. Since he has moved on, the person that he was done to, why not move on
Just
also?
move on as well.
So that leads us to our second question, our next question rather. Are you responsible for anyone right now?
No, nobody.
You're not responsible for anyone. So
Nobody.
anything you do is by
Yes.
free
it's
will.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just.
Okay. So when I think about how soon or how quickly I wanted to become an adult, even
Can't wait to be going out.
Can't wait to
Freedom.
be freedom. Is that it from
I think
uni?
everybody.
Is that it from uni? Like, I can't wait to get out of this house. Everything used to annoy you then because you're just seeing something else that you just want to get out and just, I don't know, just get out of what you know as normal. Because normally we don't even find ourselves when we come out. I don't know about how people, I don't know if it's preached as much, find yourself in that period of uni instead of maybe having too many boyfriends or that.
Yes.
Just find
Find
yourself.
yourself, go out and chill.
Go out, chill,
Yeah.
start learning how to make money and all. So I don't know if I think of how quickly I wanted to be an adult. I used to hit my head on the head like, are you crazy?
Come on, wake
Or
up.
something. So
So you're
how
telling that to
quickly-
your younger self?
yes, like
Okay.
how quickly, that's bad, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So how quickly did you ever wanted to become an adult quickly?
No. But then, no, because I was able to do whatever I wanted. Yeah, so
I guess you're a lot in the family then.
yes, yes.
Okay.
So I was able to do whatever I wanted. So, but then there was this financial freedom. There was this financial freedom I wanted.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Funds, just get funds, you know.
Did you work towards
yes, I did. I realized I had to. You know, when we were younger, it seemed to be once you're an adult, you get your job, doing well, financial freedom, be able to buy anything.
Everything feels like
That
a
wasn't
movie.
it. Yeah, but that wasn't it. We had to work. We were still working. We had to work towards that financial freedom.
About that, do you think parents preach enough, especially in Ariwa, preach enough to both genders, female and male,
No,
on how to make money early?
No, our parents, you know, to be honest, we are brats, spoiled brats in Ariwa.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's
we're
true.
spoiled. Once you're from a rich home,
Even people
you
that are not from
get
a rich
it.
home, I
Exactly,
know people
exactly.
that
You
they are
just
struggling
get it.
to eat.
Yes, you
but
get it soft. You get it soft. Even from the poorer homes, you just get it. The father wants to do everything. They just want to
There are
provide
exceptions
it.
though. There are few
Yeah,
families
exactly.
that.
But then they want to provide it soft. Even to start businesses, they give you loans, whatever. Yeah.
So would you as a father let your girl, and I say girl because mentally, a male child, right from onset, there's this thing put in his head that shine kangida. So even from shine even from childhood, they teach you, they move the males towards getting the funds, and mostly forget about the girls. What is taught to the male is it's different from what is taught to the female. So do you think, as a father, would you let your girl, one, find herself before she gets married as a person, as an individual, and then would you also let her stand on her feet financially?
Yes.
Before she gets married.
Okay, yeah, okay. So I think I will try and make my female kids maybe financially independent, but then in trying to make her find herself. You know how our society is. You know, all these prostitution problems. It comes, I think that might be a cause in allowing a female child
Not to find herself.
no, find herself.
Okay, you believe it's allowing the female child finding herself that led to that?
Yes, exactly. But then there is a way in, I'll not even lie, the way my dad brought us up, we were just business oriented. We're just, even my sisters, brothers, everybody.
So no one was left out. It doesn't matter if you're a girl.
No, you know, but then there was the orientation. You have to get yours. You have to get yours. So I think I'll take that approach.
And I would love to discuss finding a girl child, finding herself before marriage. Broadly, yes, because it's not really.
It's a very good. I love strong business women. I just love seeing. But then it's quite tricky. You know how our society is. We tend to use that business women, one or two. It's quite tricky.
It's quite
you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful. Ladies messing up out
it's
there.
True. We have to face reality.
Yeah.
Yes, it's true. We have to actually, aside the fact that okay, we are quite opinionated, we have to accept the facts of reality that a female child is always tricky.
It's very tricky, yes. And then she faces more challenges in growing up. Yes, in achieving the goals, whatnot. Quite difficult, more difficult. The part is more difficult.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. So a lot of us are caught completely unawares when we find ourselves in any adulting situation. Just most adulting situations, to be honest, because so many things we were never taught from home. So many things. It's almost like go into the world.
Exactly.
The streets will teach you.
Exactly. We were not taught.
No forewarning whatsoever.
Schools, nothing.
Yes, yes. And I think that should change. We should teach more children what to expect. Even though experience, they say, is the best teacher.
But honestly, I believe that too.
No,
everybody should learn the hard way.
Yes, because you can only take the horse to the sea. The old saying, you can't force it. But I still believe that you should at least give us warning now. It should not be a shocker. So what's your take on that?
No, my take is everyone should learn it that way.
Should learn it
the
street way.
The street way. Because it's better. I think it's better. The stressful way. Don't get it easy. You know? Are
you talking about everything in general? Because me, I'm thinking about everything in general. I would say, from my view, like marriage as a female or motherhood.
You know,
we never thought like this is when you give birth, this is what to expect.
ZAINAB, those are the things that like, you cannot learn. You cannot learn. Only when you're experiencing it.
I remember asking my cousin, grown cousin. I was still in secondary school, and I'm like, Antawa, even what is the pain like?
She can't give you the answer.
Started laughing.
Yeah. You can't. Just last week we were discussing with a couple of my friends. yanda ake ji in baban mutum ya mutu.
That
exactly, you never understand.
You never understand.
Ba za ka gane ba until you experience it. So these are the things.
I'm still
you just have to learn it the hard way.
I know that a lot of things, if we were taught what to expect, it might not necessarily be this
Maybe
exact
repeated.
thing. Yes, it cannot be. Your father is your father, you're different, even though you're from him. It might not be, and this era we're in is quite different, not even quite, a lot different from, let's say, 5 years back even, 10 years back. But just the heads up of, this is how the world is a dog eats dog world. Like, even after I got married, to be honest, I had this easygoing mentality. I didn't know how to relate with people, all these things. So everything that happened to me was a shocker. And sometimes it is until I get slapped by that thing that I wake up. I never knew. I was, especially for girls, we go through a lot, like they don't tell us.
I think you won't just understand. You will not understand. You just have to see it.
To believe it,
yes,
and then to react the way you want to.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so at what point did you realize and accept adulting? Was it earlier in your life or later?
No. I think I realized after graduating from university, you know, having to do my little hustle, paying my bills, you know, selling eggs. Yeah. I used to do egg business.
Nice.
Yeah, chicken business. That was when I realized I left my comfort zone quite late. I was so comfortable, I left it quite late. But then, still never.
So that was when it dawned on you, like,
yes, okay,
you have to face reality.
I have to face, start saving, getting things done for myself. Yeah.
For me, even after I finished uni, I was still a baby girl. I'm still a baby girl.
Baby girl forever.
Baby girl forever and a day more. So I was still in my comfort zone. Because, to be honest, in this generation, you don't even want to get married to somebody and be a burden on him.
Exactly.
So I didn't know all that too, but then after I got married, even after I got married, until I had my own child, then I'm like, ZAINAB, you have to change your lifestyle.
No more baby.
No, there's still baby girl now, but you hustle for the baby girl.
Exactly.
To help yourself, you know? And you want to
that.
do for your parents, your family, feel good, like pleasure in giving.
Yes.
So, the last and final question. What is the most difficult decision you've ever made as an adult? Is there any advice you would give your younger self?
Yes. I think...
So you first answer, what is the most difficult thing?
Living home. Because I just had to leave my comfort zone. I was too comfortable.
At home?
Yes, I was too comfortable.
But don't you think you could have stayed at home and done well at home?
No. I was doing well while I was at home. But then, that wasn't my limit.
Okay, so you could push harder.
Yes. So after leaving home, I realized, okay, so this is me.
This is who you are.
Yes, this is what I
your
can
capacity.
do. Yes, is this what I can do? So you just have to leave you cannot achieve greatness at home. At your comfort zone, you can't.
You cannot achieve greatness at your comfort
Yes.
zone or in your comfort zone.
Yes, you can't.
You can't. So is there any advice? What advice would you give yourself, your younger self?
I think I should have started hustling
earlier.
Yeah, so younger ones should chase the money. God, because the society where
chase the money, but not be what's the word now? Not prioritize.
No, I think you should. ZAINAB,
if you
should
push younger ones.
Yes, not
illegally. Killings.
Not
not
illegally, please. Not illegally, but then the society we're in, if you don't have money, you can't even do anything.
You can't.
Well, you can't. So
you can't.
Just chase them. Chase it legally.
Chase the money legally,
please.
And take it one step at a time.
Work.
One step at a time, so I remind them.
Oh yes.
But if you have the capacity to, you can do it. But don't push. You know why I'm saying that? Because these days we believe we can be millionaires.
Yes, in a day.
In a day.
Or to be
You
in a
can't.
day. No,
You can't.
you can't.
All the people
can't.
that are millionaires,
You
you know
can't.
how long they've been
Exactly,
working.
you can't.
They've been working for a long
And
time.
there is this certain amount of money younger ones want to have. Like, we all want to have this huge amount of money. Yes, you can't have it. You have, it's a sequence.
It's a sequence.
Yes, it's a sequence. You have to
it's a
grow
repeated
into
pattern of
yes.
determination, hard work,
hard work, exactly.
tears, suffering. They say it's not categorizing challenges. So categorizing what's it called? Adulting with suffering. Let's differentiate it. It's just challenges. It's not
call it challenges.
It's not suffering.
Yeah.
So finally, I would, if you're free enough to do that, I'd like you to call up any of your parents and tell them how much you appreciate them and what you've been doing. I think she'll be happy that this is what you made me.
ZAINAB.
You want to hear how you appreciate her now.
I really appreciate her, honestly. Her prayers. Most importantly, her prayers.
So you don't like to call
attention.
her? Wouldn't you like to call her and appreciate her?
Okay, let me call her.
That would know. You see, so that what she did for you was good. At the end of the
it
day.
was very good.
See?
Okay, it was very good. Let me call her.
Can we pick up?
Hello? So Nanana, on a show, I just need to appreciate you and thank you for shaping me your prayers. I really appreciate. Thank you so much. I'm on a show.
On a show?
I'm on a show. Just it's an appreciation call. They said I should call you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll make it easy for all of us.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
I could hear.
Yeah, the joy.
I could hear. So thank you so much, Simon, for this wonderful episode. We got so much insights from, you see, on this show, but I just love it because I also learn a lot. I'm still a baby girl.
Baby girl forever.
So it's good, like people would like to share their own experiences.
Yes,
and I hope that you guys also picked one or two things here and there every day and learn and actually use it in your own lives. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode and don't forget to subscribe. Oh God, I every time I say this, I think it is the most used words, a big phrase now. Subscribe, like, comment and share. Follow on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. I would display handles below. Thank you. Until next time.